What's up, guys? On Twitch, we live on YouTube. Oh, wait. Right now we're live. This is not a very long stream. I know this Duke, I know it's not very long stream. Go play some basketball. This is not very long.
You good, MP?
I'm going to do major 3 matches, that's it. See ya. I'm going to be live on but boys, I am going to be live on YouTube this week. I'm going to be live on Tutor and Twitch. Both like that.
Coming right up, the Nuggets taking on the Mavericks. The start of a
on
fresh
Kick
season,
Time
but we know the
Overplay.
focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You got to be careful not to poke the bear. There are quite a few tough matchups MP is going to be facing.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Flag. He's out there with MP. And it's Bledsoe in at center, blocking down the middle. Here's McLeod. There's the 3. Jenkins' shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP inside. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And an intentional foul. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got MP, and it's Franklin in at the point. Chalk up 2 there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's stolen away. Here's Hicks. Pass to Cook. Puts one up from 19. Good as the jump shot falls. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Barrett's checked in for Cook. That one goes. Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
So it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show.
Looking at the Nuggets, like most teams right now, they're optimistic.
We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Nuggets.
Well, you don't want to give...
And that's a wrap on it.
And if you just... Nuggets trail by 18. And it's Jenkins in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that one's good. Knox.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And the basket by MP.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And for Denver, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Might be undersized for a four, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
MP's gone 5 for 7 shooting. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Dallas. Here's Meeks. Pass to Jenkins. From downtown, pure from three-point range.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And the basket by MP. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Here's Meeks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's MP. Rebounded by Knox. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the right side. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now, this is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a three they can drop on you.
And that one drops. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
The Mavericks lead by 14. Down low. Here's McLeod. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Second chance points have also been a big part.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin.
What? On the stand, we'll play on the stage too. We'll play in the general.
Good, MP.
I'm gonna be wild. We're on play a different game inside basketball.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out. It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, these teams, Tim, don't match up often, being in different conferences as they are. When they do, though, there are always fireworks.
Well, the history is there, and when that exists, that's what's going to make these games extra special. Even if the players on the current roster weren't part of those rivalry games, they understand what it means to the fans and to the organization.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Well, this is the scary thing. When you make it about yourself, sometimes that causes you to try to make plays that aren't within the flow of the game. We've already seen some of that. I know MP is trying to move the needle for his team. Maybe they can...
Mavericks trailed by 3. Rodriguez out there with Davis. And it's Freeman in at the 4. There the group. New York will start the second game.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And the foul called on MP. Does it for the first half of play. Knicks lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And hello, everybody.
They're completely in sync. It's like D's hive mind out there. Hear him, Kenny?
Yeah, great passing, but much better in your...
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
But we're not.
Look here now at New York. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Who will be in that spot?
And after a... So with Bledsoe on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP is out there with Franklin. Then it's Isley. And it's Newton in at the 1. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the foul called on MP. And so he... So no problem for New York if they get the win. Some good competition, but the...
It's gonna be the last match there was.
Well, something that's fun to track every season, Richard. Which players are having a breakout year?
And we usually see it with the younger players, but I especially love seeing it from guys that have been in the league. Normally, it's about finding the right situation.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, MP's goal of winning his individual matchups might have actually motivated the opposition because so far it hasn't gone according to plan. He knows he needs to...
And so in the game for the Warriors. And it's Tatum in at the 2. Here's Wingate. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
On target from range. He's got 5.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Irving powers it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
To the middle. MP, that was good. The MP's got 6 in the quarter.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
They might start
It's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be effective.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Looking at Dallas, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got MP. He's out there with Flag. And it's Bledsoe in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
His 4th personal foul.
The Warriors lead by 3. And for Golden State. And it's Flores in at the 3. No one covering.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Tatum's gone 1 of 3 from distance. And for the Mavericks, Flag is out there with MP. And it's Hunt in at the center position.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Here's Flores. one falls. Flores has got 23 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Cardinal. Not going to go that time. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Bryant, the pass to Cardinal. Back to Bryant. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Flores, good.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Now MP. Yes! Using that window.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Warriors lead by 6. Now here's Bryant. With the floater. Let's loose for 3. The 3 ball is down.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oh, no good on the dunk. Mavericks trail by 7. MP. Oh, no good. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots a 3. Oh, it's off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's MP. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
You got to something. You got to live. You got to live. Come back, man. You got to live.
The teardrop. Oh, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Here's Cardinal. He's covered by Bledsoe. Can't hit it.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Bryant. Shoot from 12. Cash!
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Now MP. To the glass with that one.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. And they aren't over the limit yet.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on a little bit at halftime.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Flag. And the 3 misses. For the tie. Go! Downtown! What a shot! They may take a second look at it. Previous plays.
That don't count.
That shot again. They want to see if the horn had sounded before the ball left his hands. This one isn't over yet, folks. They may get a second chance here. If it's overturned, we're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now it looks like this is not over. The shot will count, and we are headed to overtime.
Couldn't ask for a better end to a regulation. I'm glad we get to enjoy more of this game.
Time expires. We're going to overtime, and we'll return shortly.
Boy,
these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
They've got Flag. He's out there with MP. And it's McLeod in at the shooting guard. Here's Cardinal. And no one in the vicinity. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Bryant. He launches. Banks it home. Big shot.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves off. Off on the layup.
I'm not sure if he lost focus or what, but that was trash.
Board and finishes it off.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
MP using the glass to lay it in. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to go during this overtime period. Jams it home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Beautiful work with the baby hook.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Bryant with it.
fucking stall. The game.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And here are the Warriors now, and they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And Dallas calls time here. They're losing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Cooper flag! It's money from deep.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra.
I'll let you off a quick here, guys. You got that sign, you should go out, be lying later on. Oh, I see you guys at time. See you guys at time. Oh, I see you guys at time. I'll be lying later on. See you guys at time. See you guys at time. I'll be lying when we're only get to you get that time. See you guys at time. See you guys at time. You trying to squad. I'll play basketball later on. See you guys at time. You trying to squad. See you guys at time. Goodbye. I'll be live later on and play games time.